Disney and Universal, here I come. I always like to start with a good packing list, and from there I just start throwing things into my luggage just to get started. Then I can spend time later organizing and placing things exactly where they need to go, and you will see that in just a bit. Just a few more things and then we can start folding. This packing section is actually for my friends that have Crohn's and have had the ileostomy surgery. I had mine back in November of 2022, and this is me just preparing my little pouch, my packet to take with me with my supplies. Just always want to make sure that I have enough for my entire trip for a couple of bag changes, sorry, because I know that I will be gone for, I think it's 8 days total that I'll be traveling. So that's what this is all about. As you can see, I already have one bag that was prepared. And again, just because I was going to be gone for like 8 days, I wanted to make sure I had a couple of extra bags, supplies with me. You can see that I'm trimming up my bags just because the bottoms of them, they come right to a fold in my skin and it kind of irritates. So that's why I trim them up, but it seems to work out really well and I don't have any problem with them staying on or sorry, of them coming off. Here is where I'm actually folding my own Kleenexes to make my own little packets. I'll fold probably 10 Kleenex and put them in a Ziploc size baggie, and it's just much easier to get into than the pre-made ones that you can buy in the store. I like to fill up my own small toiletry bottles that I carry with me. It makes my 311 when flying so much smaller and compact. This one I'm actually filling up my eyeglass cleaner that I carry with me. I have different pouches that I like to take. I kind of change them out here and there just depending on what my trip looks like. This Sea to Summit bag that you see here actually has a hook on it, so if there's a hook in the bathroom, back of the door, something like that, makes it very easy to hang and refill as I use. This is just a hair product bottle. You'll see coming up that I actually make some labels for some of my bottles. Here is where I'm actually making labels for some of my toiletries. I have a cool little label maker that I have an app for that I type in my information. It prints right out, has a great little cutter on top, and then I just have to peel the back, stick it on my tube, and then I even do clear tape over it just to help hold it. When packing my clothes, I do like to start off with the KonMari type fold, but rather than actually folding, I do roll them. Sometimes I still go ahead and fold at least in half once, and then I roll from there, as you can see. And for this trip, I was packing 3 sleeveless shirts and 3 pairs of shorts. I had some PJs with me and obviously underclothes too. I have several different packing cubes that I use. These are newer ones to me and I just thought I would try these out. So I'm packing my 3 pairs of shorts here. and my shirts are next. I do enjoy packing cubes. I do like the rolling. It does help with wrinkles. And most of the time though, which you'll see here shortly, is even when compressing the packing cubes, I still have never been able to fully compress the entire packing cube. For some reason, I'm just not able to compress the whole thing, but I still enjoy the compression packing cubes because I know that it does help save space. Even if I cannot compress the entire thing, I still can get quite a bit of it compressed, and it is very helpful, any of it that you can compress. All right, so let's try packing. I already threw things in here and I'm just trying to organize packing. So I actually have, I don't know if you can see, this is my packing cube with all my clothes, and then this smaller one is like underclothes and socks in here. And I have, you probably saw earlier, slippers. I like wearing those at a hotel, just running around the room. Even if I have to go down the hall for ice, I like that too. And then we are staying with a family member for this Disney Universal trip. So excited. But I still thought it would be nice to have that. I bring like a travel size loofah, and I like to keep it in a Ziploc baggie, but I actually have to replace this even though I just pulled it out the other day. Don't know if you can tell, but my cat got a hold of it. So I love my Luna girl, but she loves plastic also. So I got another one already ready. I'm gonna throw that in here. Sorry if that's too crinkly and noisy. I am going to take a hat. I don't wear a hat very often, but I'm just thinking with the rain that could be very helpful. And along with, I even got like a big poncho. I don't know, it might just be too hot, but I think those thin ones are too hot also, but I'm going to take it. Normally I pack much lighter than this, but with it being Disney and Universal, I have a few extra things that I'm packing. For example, I might be taking my interactive one. I know I'm buying one. And if I decide I take it, I will take it out of the box. But I have that handy. I have a red cup from years ago that I believe I can still do refills with. Obviously not the freestyle machines with the chip in it, but at the other stands or kiosks, I can actually still refill this. I'm going to take it and I'm going to find out if that's still true. If not, I can even just toss it at that time, but I think they still honor this. I don't know. Stay tuned for that part. All right, so some toiletries. I'm going to pack in this spot. I also have in this bag, I'm not sure if I'm leaving them in this bag or if I will switch over to this zipper pouch, which is more like the quart size Ziploc baggie. I do have the TSA pre-check, so I could get away with this, but I used to always carry it in here. So I don't know, I'll still debate that yet tonight too. So, but that fits in here. I even have, my official name for these are duck covers. Osprey, I've got a couple different sizes. This is the extra small, I believe. Yes, extra small. And this will be perfect for the rainy days also. I'll have a little backpack that I'm wearing, and I can actually put this over it. If I decide not to do the poncho, because obviously the backpack can go under the poncho. So I do love carrying this for rainy days, which on that note, I actually bought a new umbrella. I thought I was already going to use it. I lead tours, like those 8th grade trips that go to Washington, D.C., New York City, Boston, Chicago, all those fun places. And I thought I was already going to use this season, but it's actually been chillier rather than hot on my last couple of tours. So this is actually one of the sun shading
besides actual umbrella protect from rain. So I'm actually pretty excited about this, and as hot as Florida is at the moment, this might be a quick break if we can't get inside someplace. And it fits inside my smaller backpack. Just tried that out yesterday, so I'm pretty excited about that. So that goes in here also. Again, I don't normally pack all of this, so this is kind of odd for me. I do have, normally I carry my lug, what's the word? Shopping bag. But I found this Vera Bradley one when I was at their sale not long ago. This one's just a tad bit smaller and I think might hold up better in the rain. So I'm actually going to take this one. This will go in my little backpack. So when, not if, when we buy items, then I could even throw some of our items in here, especially if my nephews are going to ride a ride that I choose not to. This might come in handy because I know it's not going to fit in my backpack. So I do have this also to the side. I am going to take my water bottle. Arctic is my water bottle. It is a smaller opening compared to the wide mouth ones, but I think just filling with water, that will be fine. I did get a carabiner that should be helpful. I know it's gold. I'm normally more of a silver person, but it was a pack of 3. So there's a green one and a blue one. And my nephews, besides us Star Wars fans, we are definitely huge Harry Potter fans. Obviously the wand, you saw that earlier. And we have a Ravenclaw, we have a Slytherin, and I myself is a Hufflepuff. So it actually worked out good. So I've got carabiners for their water bottles too. And it might be easier to carry around. Again, if they're on a ride that I'm not going to ride, I can hold on to their stuff easier. I actually have, and I have not used, I know you're not really supposed to pack something that you haven't tried yet, but I'm doing it. These are little cooling towels to wrap around your neck. Put them in cold water. They're just really thin, as of, they're not wide. That's what I'm trying to say for thin. So I don't know. Again, I haven't tried it, but I thought we could try it one day, see how it goes. If it works, we have multiple days down in Florida. We can reuse them, even wash them whenever we do our clothes laundry. We can throw them in then also. So I have those. Those are going to go in here too. My hairbrush, I don't want to forget that. I already packed my shoes. You can maybe see those in the gray bags right here. I do have to, I do have to swap out my inserts. I want to put these in my shoes that I'm wearing and put these inserts in here because I want to start out with these. So I have to swap that out yet. And then meds, I have all in this pouch. This has worked out great. I have daily meds in one of these little pouches for multiple days. And then one of those I have for night meds. And this has worked out really well. I've got maybe some cough drops, some Tylenol, things like that in here too. And so this will actually go in my personal item. So I need to leave that out. And I know this sounds a little crazy. I'm taking this little square cup, I'll say, holder, because knowing that I'm sharing the bathroom with multiple people, I don't know the size of the bathroom. So my toiletries are in smaller little bottles. And so I think I can just kind of throw them in here rather than re-putting them in my bag, taking them out, all that kind of thing, and just move this from my bedroom and then into the bathroom. So I'm going to try that. If that doesn't work, it was like $1. I can throw it out and save space. Not a problem there. Okay, so this, yes, you can see a wad of Ziploc baggies, a few different sizes. Obviously in Florida, it's going to be raining and I would like to protect our stuff. And I have really large Ziploc baggies in here, but they actually will fit the wands. Even as large as these are, I'll put it in on an angle and I can zip it up, and then from there protect our boxes and wands if it's raining at that time. And then they will fit inside my Vera Bradley tote. They'll stick out some, but at least they'll be protected inside. And so I already have that plan and ready. Hopefully surprise the boys with that. So we'll all be happy that our wand boxes and wands will be protected in pouring down rain. So it'll be a safe place for that. I also have, besides my backpack, I love this color. How fun is this? Another Vera Bradley item that I can do my waist fanny pack, if you will, bag. To give my backpack a little more room, or I might be able to wear this on some rides that I can't take the backpack on. But here's another reason that I do this. It's tucked away inside, so it's not hanging out, but from the strap, I will actually hang my little pouch that I made for my wand. So I can have it here and I can pull out my wand to do interactive spells, which I'm very excited about. I made this a while ago. It is not perfect, but it works fabulous and it won't be my first time using it. So having this, and the hole, I'll say, is actually large enough to even go across the strap. So I'm excited about that. And let's see, what else do I have? So I need to get all of this in here. My water bottle I will keep with me for on the plane. I will also keep my power bank. I just got a new cord for this, so it's a little shorter than my 6 foot. This is a 3 foot one. I have my little block. Put it here so I don't lose it. Except no one wants to stick. This is actually an anchor one. And then I have an adapter. I don't know if you'll be able to see that or not. An adapter because my power bank, charging cord, is still the USB-A. So I have that. And even though my phone is a C, I have the adapter because I know that it'll work for other items that I carry too. So this works well. And by the way, this power bank is Anchor. Obviously not sponsored, but I would love that. Anchor is amazing. I've used, like I said, traveling for my job sometimes, and it holds up. I can get multiple charges. I could even probably do a couple of days or more. Just I'm on my phone a lot when I do my tours. So otherwise it could probably last some people an entire week without charging your power bank back up. It's an amazing one. This is the little bit smaller one. I have a larger one also. This one works well. Yes, there's some weight to it. It is a little heavy, but it's worth it. My peace of mind having this with me, beautiful. This obviously has to go in your personal bag when flying these days, which is fine. I always want it near me anyways. So I'm going to set that on the side. I still had to get this put in here also. And let's see, obviously, tickets. I need tickets. That's going to go in my personal item though. Oh, I forgot to show you this part. I didn't finish this part. With the bag to put the wands in, and then, like I said, I'll pull out the tote. But before that, I actually have one of the laundry bags that I can put all the wands in, that they will fit, and I can still roll this a tad. Not necessarily do this if I have 3 wands in it, but at least give it a little more protection. We like our boxes to be nice, and it looks good on my shelf. I feel like I have my whole Ollivanders section on my shelf. Maybe you'll see that one later on. Okay, so I just have a few more things to add in here. So I think for the most part, this is what I have besides my personal item, which again, you've already seen some of the items that's gonna go in that. I do have a little thin like hooded jacket, just mostly for the plane. Obviously it's gonna be so hot in Florida that I doubt I'll be wearing that unless I was in air condition and needed it. But otherwise for the plane ride, outfit for tomorrow, My outfit for the plane is going to be pretty much a t-shirt and pants similar to this, but I think I have my brown ones for tomorrow, and it'll go nicely with that little zip-up jacket along with my little backpack. But I will probably be taking my foldy, which I can show you that. Here's my foldy that I have, which can be extended if I unzip here. There's a pocket up front also, another another smaller pocket on both sides of the zipper pocket that it folds up into itself, but it's pretty large. Here's my hooded zipper jacket. I'm gonna have my charging cords for my phone and my watch that I normally keep with me, and I have some snacks. Excuse me. I have some snacks in here also, and my backpack will actually fit inside here. One reason that I love this bag is the trolley sleeve in the back. It does have another little zipper pouch here, which is helpful, but the trolley sleeve, golden, love that. Works fabulous, especially if you have a rolling bag. All right, I'll have to include a picture of what all of this looks like when it's together, all set up and me ready to go. So, all right, if you have not been to Disney or Universal, let me know, because I want to find out what else I should be sharing with you. I plan on videoing all of that, getting lots of pictures, so I will have more information for you when I get back. Yes, besides Disney, we are doing Universal, which also includes Epic, so I'm very excited about a brand new park. I've been watching videos like crazy about it just to help prepare myself. Spoilers, I wasn't worried about, just because I know it's all going to be fresh and new anyways to me once I arrive. So, all right, I hope you've enjoyed this packing with me. And again, but thanks guys. Let me know where you're off to next and where you're trying to pack for. And again, I normally pack lighter than this, but there we go. Don't forget, like and subscribe. We'll see you later.